This is Storm Track 12.
Potentially damaging winds right now moving through Broome County. Let's get right into the forecast here and we'll show you what's going on. The severe thunderstorm warnings are highlighted here through Broome and into northeastern Pennsylvania. I'm going to stop this right now, and there are some very strong winds showing up essentially south of Binghamton over to 5 Mile Point, continuing off toward Hancock as well. That's a severe thunderstorm warning. First and foremost, right now, looking at the radar, this storm system right here in just southeast of Binghamton, 5 Mile Point over to Port Crane, heading over to Sanitarium Springs as well, is going to be potentially causing some damage if it hasn't already. Let's put a cone on this for you here and give you an estimate of where this storm could be when, as well as we draw it out over the next just 15 minutes or so. Looking at that, the estimated times right near 5 Mile Point around 5:20, Conklin at 5:23. Also over in looks like Corbettsville around 5:25, Riverside, Great Bend 5:30, Windsor 5:33, Susquehanna Depot around 5:39, and Sanford, excuse me, right around 5:43. So that is a dangerous looking storm right now. Take a look at the velocities here, and this is how fast the wind is traveling by eye of radar. As we look in just a little bit closer, there are definitely some bright pinks showing up in this area. And again, those are indicative of some damaging winds, possibly moving right down toward Conklin, over toward Catalic Road, Gorman Road, Blatchley, Leicester. You folks are in the path of this potentially damaging thunderstorm. Also into northeastern Pennsylvania, we're looking at just near Brinkman Road there, some very strong winds showing off, moving to the south and east. Again, this is under that severe thunderstorm warning right now. So if you are in those areas, please get indoors. They're straight line winds, but it doesn't matter. They're very strong winds showing up on radar signature here. So please move indoors and into some substantial structure if you are in the path of that particular storm. Let's take a look at where else we are seeing some strong winds with that. And that really is the area that we're concerned with, right from about Conklin, just northeast of Conklin, down to around Silver Lake. That's dropping off to the south and east around 45 miles an hour or so. So looking into the northern tier of Pennsylvania, again, if you are in places like Great Bend and New Milford, this line is looks like it may be beginning to what we call bow out just a little bit. So this wind could be reaching the surface in those areas. Please get indoors immediately if you're in the path of that storm. Let's get right to the rest of the forecast here. Severe storm threat remains with us. Again, the threat of severe weather will be ending north to south this evening as that cold front and this line of severe weather moves from north to south. That threat is going to be through about 8 or 9 o'clock south and southwest of Binghamton. Places north of Binghamton have seen that cold front come through already, so the threat is lowering hour by hour there. Some good news, but more storms on the way for Saturday. Damaging wind threat, still the highest threat. 58, potentially as much as 70 to 75 mile an hour wind gusts possible in this red shading here, especially maybe not so much in the northern Finger Lakes right now, but through Tioga, northern Pennsylvania, southeastern Broome into southern Delaware County, where those storms haven't quite gotten yet. Potential there for damaging wind in those areas. Additionally, we're looking at the potential of hail up to 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter in those areas, and the tornado threat is about 5%. So that's 5% higher than I would like it to be in that area ahead of that cold front as it drops through the area. Severe thunderstorm threat high to very high here in the next several hours. Threats 75 or more mile an hour winds are possible. 2-inch or more hail is possible, and of course even a tornado is still possible within any of these storms. So stay calm, have a severe plan in place. Dangerous weather threats remain here with that cold front dropping through the area. We're talking about what does all this mean? This does not mean that you're going to be seeing severe weather maybe in your neck of the woods, but there's a pretty good chance with this line dropping through that we're going to see at least some very strong winds and hail. Also have multiple ways to get your warnings. The Storm Track 12 app is one of them. And the bottom line is we've been all day long. We've been all hands on deck since earlier this afternoon. Caitlin is behind scenes. I'm here, of course. We're here for you. We're going to keep you safe if any threatening weather moves into your area. So the future track this evening shows by 9 or 10 o'clock, a lot of the activity winds down. By 11 o'clock, things are much quieter. Into Friday morning, partly sunny skies. We're going to see some dry periods during the day tomorrow, maybe a couple late-day rain showers tomorrow night. Some more rain, maybe some heavy downpours, maybe even a gusty thunderstorm through Saturday. Check it out. Some dry stretches, but partly sunny. And then another cold front drops in Saturday evening. Potential there for some more strong or severe thunderstorms. 80 tomorrow, Saturday, 76, a 90% chance of rain. 71 on Sunday, mainly dry moving into next week. Monday looking dry, Tuesday and Wednesday unsettled, but some cooler weather settling in early next week.